This is Judge Fleischer, and he is about to hear a victim's statement, and it messes up what the state and defense had planned. This dude here allegedly sexual assaulted a female 3 times in a row and somehow gets a slap on the wrist.
I was told I could be blamed at trial for going to the bar or for texting him afterwards, as if trauma survivors don't respond in ways that help them stay alive. That's why I'm asking you now to please understand that this proposed plea is not justice.
Then I'm not going to take it. I'm not taking it, Joe. I'm not doing it. We have a powerful victim impact statement here. We have a sexual assault being reduced to a misdemeanor, 2-year deferred. Apparently no one's consulted her regarding this thing, see whether they.
We have been in extensive communication with her this past.
No, sir. No, sir. I barely spoke to you a couple of days ago, sir. I didn't even know you were on my case.
Please keep it down. If you need to talk, go outside. We have someone that's going to testify here on Zoom.
Oh shit, already
No
out
talk.
the gate.
Immediately.
Echevarria. Can you hear me?
He's fluent in Spanish, man. He'll let you know real quick. Like, I understand what the fuck's going on. Don't play no games.
And we got the fit. Let's do a fit check for Judge Fletcher. We always got to do a fit check
Ms.
with him.
Echevarria.
He's got the blue tie. He's got, the suit is, I don't know, it gives me a Nardward field kind of.
I don't know what that is, but usually he wears a bow tie. I always dig the bow tie, man. I'm always going to the bow tie before I go to a tie. So that's another, thing I like about it.
Oh, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, give me 1 second, ma'am. Give me 1 second. So procedurally with this case, Joe, he gets charged with a sexual assault upstairs, or he's on bond for a sexual assault.
Come on.
Whoa.
And then he picks up an indecent.
Holy crap.
This is getting wild right here. This is gonna get sticky. Whoa.
No, plea bargain down to a class A indecent assault.
Ooh.
The felony court does not do misdemeanor probations, so we had to refile it as a misdemeanor. That's what the plea deal was, essentially.
So it was a reduction to a misdemeanor,
Correct.
indecent assault,
Correct.
to a 2-year defer.
Correct.
Okay. So let's do ma'am, what I was going to do is do the plea first and then have you say something after the fact, if that's okay. Are you okay with that?
Only if it's not allowed for me to speak first prior to the plea, then of course, yes, it's okay to speak
If you want to
afterwards.
speak first, then you're welcome to. Is there
Okay.
something that you wanted to say?
Well, I wanted to read my victim impact statement.
Okay.
Please do. You're welcome to do it.
Man.
Okay, thank you.
She doesn't want him to get the shit. I was feeling it.
Right.
I'm not feeling it. I'm not
Okay,
feeling it.
It's
so
almost
I'm
like a
writing
battle
this
rap. You want to
statement
go
share how
first and
this
just
experience.
take the crowd over right away.
Yeah, well, shit. I don't think she wants any kind of I think she wants to, give an impact so it maybe change the direction of what it is that's taking place. Cause I don't know, man. I don't think these fuckers deserve any kind of plea deals, man. They're always bringing it down. They always get dropped down and this, and let's hear her fucking impact statement. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be life changing for the rest of her life, bro. I know this for a fact, bro.
Yeah, she's a SA victim, bro. This is, I would let her go first, but it's important. I don't know. Just go ahead.
Has continued to affect me long after that night. There may be times where I actually need to take a moment to breathe. Actually, just wanted to go ahead and say that first. When I first submitted the statement, I was overwhelmed. I was still in emotional shock and unsure of what to say and how to say it. I've since come to understand the importance of expressing clearly, not just what happened, but how it impacted every part of my life.
Did his lawyer
This
just say he
event has
couldn't hear her?
I don't fucking know, man. A lot of these lawyers, man, they be scumbags too, bro. They don't, they're not like righteous fucking individuals themselves. You know what I mean? A lot of them be really in some weird shit, man. Respectfully.
They changed me. I wake up with anxiety. I experience episodes of fear confusion as to why I did not run, and constantly feel a loss of trust, not just in people, but in places I once felt safe and in myself. Every day I'm reminded of what I've lost. I lost peace of mind.
Look at his behavior.
I lost the ability to work without panic, the ease of everyday interactions. Every day I'm
So his
reminded of how
behavior
I
right
got
now is
taken
just the
advantage
sway
of and
back and
didn't
forth, the nervousness of.
That's really just hurry up. Let's get this shit over with so I can get my shit done and I can get the fuck out of this tense situation. That's all that is.
react as I felt I would have in a moment like this. If this emotional toll has affected my professional life, my relationships, my physical well-being, I can't control my heart rates in these moments of panic. They are true anxiety, full-on panic attacks that I experience still to this day, 2 years later. At the time of my first statement, I didn't have access to important documents, which are records that might have helped me explain myself more clearly within these 2 years. Since then, I've started the process of requesting my full case file from multiple agencies, medical records, and forensic testing. I have not received those as of today just yet, but I know those documents all exist.
Watch him.
It's been over 2 years, and this case has been reset multiple times.
Fletcher is like,
a new prosecutor was.
Fletcher's he's analyzing the situation. That's what he does. He's watching him, right? He's listening to her, and he's getting hype. He's getting fucking angry because this dude's swaying back and forth. Like, he knows he's been doing this forever, bro. He knows that this guy wants to get this shit over with as soon as possible, and he's gonna let him have it because the more he hears from her, the worse this is gonna get for him.
Also assigned only days before this plea was suddenly brought to me. The rapid timeline did not allow me to revise my statement or consult with anyone about how this offer would impact my rights as a survivor or my potential ability to seek justice outside of this criminal court. This statement is not about vengeance. It's about the truth. It's about my healing. It's about ensuring my voice is heard in a process that often.
This is where her voice should matter the most. Her statement should impact how much he gets and whether or not he's able to go ahead and receive this plea deal. Because honestly, man, I don't believe none of these fuckers deserve any kind of leniency at all. No mercy. No mercy. No mercy.
It's interesting that she wanted to get this out first because it makes the most sense. She wants to get her voice heard. Anything else besides what happened to her doesn't matter. She's there for a reason. She doesn't want this guy to get a plea deal. So we should always respect the victim's wishes. Shout out to Judge Fletcher, man. I can tell you right now, he's getting emotional, and this is about to get crazy.
Yeah, and I don't understand how this dude has the audacity and confidence and the chest to fucking keep on rocking back and forth, man.
Often feels designed to just move forward without it. Every day since this assault, I've struggled with anxiety, flashbacks, and trust issues that have reshaped how I live my daily life. I still cry regularly from this incident. I still shut down. I still replay everything from.
So this is real stuff right here. This is what victims go through, man. This is what travels with them for the rest of their lives. There's really as much therapy as you may think it may help. It doesn't. So this is something that they got to carry around. You got to walk with it. You got to deal with it. You're going to have triggers. You're going to have things that remind you. And this is what she's got to deal with for the rest of her life. This is worse than an actual, aggressive physical assault, or some sort of, thing like that. This is a different kind of assault where it's always going to be there for the rest of her life. It's not something she can heal from.
The pressure, the coercion, the force, the aftermath of where I try to survive it all without falling apart. And yet I still feel like I have to justify why it broke me. This wasn't just a violation of my body. It shattered my trust, my sleep, my ability to feel safe in my own skin. I've spent nights replaying what happened and the fear and the disgust and the betrayal.
He's fixing his God. Are you serious? You shouldn't be fixing anything. You shouldn't be want to look good. You shouldn't want to feel good right now. This is not something that you should be adjusting your you know what I mean? This is sick, man. This is total and absolute disrespect to everyone and everything that's taking place right now.
What was taken from me was not just physical, it was psychological,
And
and
he
it was
looked right when he
spiritual.
did that. Judge Fleischer looked right then.
Yep, because he wants to see his reaction and his emotions. There's no remorse here, bro. There's not a fucking lick of it, bro.
I'm a hairstylist, and my career is built on one-on-one trust with my clients. Since this happened, I felt constantly on edge with male clients. I find myself backing away from simple interactions. I've lost my.
So it looks like he used his hair as a tool to get close to her. You see that man bun he's got behind his head?
Damn, son, I didn't even see the man bun. He should be guilty just for that.
Watch it. You better watch it.
My income, I've lost my confidence and my own safety in my own body. The job I once had, I lost due to being completely disconnected from my mind and my body. I now know that this man was on deferred adjudication and had a breathalyzer in that car. And yet that night he took his mother's car and drank heavily and violated me when I was in and out of consciousness.
Whoa.
Whoa, what's Judge Fletcher getting mad about? The people in and out, or the?
Yeah. The audacity and disrespect of what's taking place and the impact. The victim impact statement is it shows the integrity and the ethics of the court and how high they hold themselves. So the fact that all this shit is taking place, it makes him look bad because he's not fucking keeping his courtroom in check. So he's pissed off because all this is taking place and nobody's giving it the respect it deserves.
The defendant slapped my face during intercourse and violated me. His third time assaulting me that same exact night without consent. I remember him begging me again and again, and I kept saying no. But I couldn't get up. I pushed him away off of me again and again. That is not consent. Me freezing up was fear. That was survival mode that I was going into. And Your Honor, asked that you consider what kind of system lets someone walk away with that and just probation. Even after all of this, I still had to let him drive me home the next day and bought me a Plan B pill. The defense says I had chances
I'm sorry,
to.
ma'am. This is so horrible.
Yeah,
I'm sorry that she had to go through this, bro. And this is millions of women that go through this on a daily basis.
I don't know about women, a million, but it's a lot.
That's a lot. It has to be. If you worldwide, come on, in different countries they do this and not even in trouble for it.
No, yeah, there was just a situation in Manhattan, on the Lower East Side. Man tried to violate a woman on the platform, waiting for the train. It was kind of late, but even so, man, things are getting crazy, man. People are losing their marbles. I told you, there's some kind of a guard that came down when it came to, people interacting with other people after COVID. It's been very different.
But how do you leave when your body and your brain have been hijacked by fear? The prosecutor told me that juries don't like women and that they don't believe us. And that broke me more than anything. I was told I could be blamed at trial for going to the bar or for texting him afterwards, as if trauma survivors don't respond in ways that help them stay alive. That's why I'm asking you now to please understand that this proposed plea is not justice.
Then I'm not going to take it. I'm not taking it, Judge.
Dang, all right off the gate,
Not
Judge.
told
you. See, told you. See, I told you. Yeah, I told you. Bow. Bow.
Holy crap, DBS. That got intense.
He doesn't fuck around, bro. He's not.
Dude, that was so quick.
Yeah, as soon as she said that, he said, I'm going to hold her, because at the end of the day, this is who this whole thing is about, bro.
Can we rewind and can we look at him when he says it?
Afterwards, as if trauma survivors don't respond in ways that help them stay alive. That's why I'm asking you now to please understand that this proposed plea is not justice.
Then I'm not going to take it. I'm not taking it, Judge.
Dang, he's in shock.
Because you got to take the victim's consideration into fucking hand, bro. I mean, they don't always do it, but, Fletcher's different, bro. He's gonna do the just thing. And if that's, what she's saying is, yeah, that's a fucking serious fucking thing, bro. He took it 3 times, bro. Took it 3 times and then brung her to get a plan B, bro.
In one night, that's horrible. Anytime is horrible. Any amount is horrible. But him doing it over and over and over again, knowing that she couldn't move. Come
Bro,
on,
this is
bro.
what these sick fucks do, bro. This is the mentality of these kind of fucking individuals, bro.
I'm not doing it.
Wow. Shout out to Judge Fleischer.
Is that
Sorry.
dude laughing? Come on.
Just
I
because
have
she
more-
spoke first?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. All I know is that we have a powerful victim impact statement here. We have a sexual assault being reduced to a misdemeanor, 2-year deferral.
Yeah, this dude just shook his fucking head and just looked in the sky like, what's going on? Why? What happened?
Apparently, no one's consulted her regarding this thing,
Mhm.
see whether they,
We have been in extensive communication with her this past.
No, sir. No, sir. I
about the
barely
legal
spoke
reasons
to you
for
a
it.
couple of days ago, sir. I didn't even know you were on my case until Tuesday or Monday it was Tuesday when you first called me.
Busted.
I didn't even know Missy was not on my case anymore. And she gave me the confidence that this would go to trial.
Oh, he's done. The prosecutor's an idiot.
She believed we had a very strong case to bring this to trial.
You fucking idiot. Yeah, you see the way he said, oh, he put out his hand like,
She didn't have any doubts in this case at all. And I meet Gabe just this Tuesday. And it's rushed into this plea.
he's got some sugar in his tank, man.
Oh,
Big
he's
boy
pissed.
Kool-Aid. Big boy
boy's
Kool-Aid.
pissed. So you got the
Big boy
prosecutor on the
Kool-Aid.
left and the defense attorney on the right. They got to put them all together close right there because this is a Zoom.
Well, this guy must be fucking with the lawyer. They must know each other from fucking law school or some stupid shit. And they were like, yeah, I got the deal of the century. Yep. Now it's over for the fucking all three of you fuckers.
Unless that's all the defense attorney right there. Is that both his lawyers or is that?
No, that's the DA. That's the district
Okay.
attorney, Fat Boy Kool-Aid. Fucking, you got
Okay.
the defendant right here, the gray, the fucking man bun.
Yep.
And then you got his lawyer, fucking.
His lawyer's pissed too. They're all
Crossed on
pissed.
Johnny. Crossed on Johnny. Yeah, he's fucked up, bro. He all three of them are fucked up. They're all fucked up. Good for all fucking three of them.
Without even discussing with me.
They went to lunch. They had a steak together and some wine, and they said, "I the boo boo died with the boo boo," and then they said, "All right, shake on it, and we're out of here." And this is what the fuck is supposed to be taking place right here.
okay. Thank you, Ms. Echevarria. I appreciate your testimony.
I really appreciate your honor letting me speak before you accepted this plea.
Absolutely. And I'm glad that you were here to speak, get everything off your chest.
Yes.
Anything you need, we are here for you, Ms. Echevarria.
Such a good
And
judge.
they don't usually say shit like that, bro. Shout out to Judge Fletcher, man. I don't know how
Judge
far that
Fletcher's a
reaches.
shit.
I don't know how far that reaches, but he always does the right thing, or at least he tries to. Best intentions that I've seen so far as when it comes to a judge.
I really appreciate that, Your Honor. Thank you for letting me get on Zoom, even though I could not physically be there.
Yes, ma'am. I will accept this, but I'll do 30 days as a condition. It's the only way I'm going to do it. So you guys can talk and see if there's
So I
something
think
you
it's
want
unfair
to
to
do.
my client because normally we do the plea, then we have a statement. Just because she spoke first, now she's gonna bust the deal?
Oh
She's
yeah,
not busting.
he's a fucking pedo fucking lover. I mean, not a pedo. He's a fucking
Oh.
raper lover, bro.
He just said now she's busting the deal? Are you
Yeah,
serious?
bro? This dude is sick, bro.
Anything. I mean,
I'm the
Judge,
victim. I am the victim.
Anthony,
How do you even
please.
speak about? Sorry.
please.
See, yo, for real. Like, how the fuck do you speak about the victim like that? She's still on a Zoom, bro. The fuck?
Wow,
Yes,
she
sir.
was still there.
He's become to every court date. We've been set for trial 7 times. We're actually set for trial this morning.
In the district court.
I'm sorry,
In the district court.
in felony district court.
I get it. She feels like, I'm one of the things that we need to take into account, is I'm not going to do it without 30 days as a condition. I'm sorry, Joe.
It's rape, bro. What she described is rape, bro. 3 times in a row.
And they still only gonna get 30 days as a condition?
No. To figure out what is a better fucking plea.
Okay. About
You
to
got
say
30 days to figure out what the fuck you're gonna do. Whether you're gonna go to trial or you're gonna fucking give this guy something else.
Registered
But it's
sex
gotta-
offender and give him 30 years.
Yeah, fuck it, bro. Lock them away. Put them all out. Put them all out, bro.
So you guys can talk and then, or we can set up a trial. It's your decision, Mr.
You do home confinement?
Home confinement? No. That's a gift.
You're gonna let bro. There's some judges that because they go to fucking Bangkok in the summertime, they'll let a motherfucker walk on some home arrest shit, just cause it's a sympathizing bullshit.
All right, can we stand now?
Please.
I just want to do 10 days, just, 10 days. Otherwise he loses his job.
It's better than the current deal from our perspective.
What's
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Good.
Come on.
And also, Judge, the complainant did not finish her impact statement, if she could be allowed to do that.
Let me do this first. We'll go through with it and then. So, Mr.
Come on.
Mr. Camano,
I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. But did they just say something about 10 days, bro?
Yeah.
I'm also putting on a protective order as of today. Mr. Camano, you're charged with indecent assault. You're facing up to a year in jail. And
How did that shit get dropped down to indecent assault, bro? How does
Holy
that work?
crap.
How does that work, bro? How? Whoa, bro.
under a $4,000 fine. The agreement that you have worked out is a 2-year deferred with thinking for a change, sexual boundaries course, 50 hours of community service.
Oh, bro, this is what they do, bro. And I'm not saying this is Judge Fleischer. I'm pretty sure he's within range of statute of what it is that he can sentence him to, right? The guidelines is what it is. And once you're, this is wild, man. The fact that this is even in the guidelines is crazy because it's like they think that these individuals can be fucking rehabilitated, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Cancel the shit out of me or whatever, bro. But there's no way. That's something that there's an imbalance. There's something going on in the Abdullah Abnagada somewhere in that motherfucking cortex. It's fucking
Castrate
something's
him.
wrong. Something's wrong, man.
No contact with Ms. Echevarria in 10 days as a condition in jail. Do you understand?
No, bro, I could do 10 days right now and have the best
See
fucking
what I
sleep of
was
my
telling
life,
you?
bro.
They were talking about the amount of days. So he was going to do 30 and they talked it down to 10 days. He was going to do 30 days in jail for this crime. This is crazy. I can't believe this. This dude should get castrated.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are giving up the right to have a jury decide whether you're guilty or not. You're giving up the right to cross-examine any accusers, confront any witnesses. You give up the right to appeal once you accept this agreement. You can never get out of this. It will continue until you complete this agreement or if you violate it. If you violate it, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to bring you back over here. We are going to have a hearing whether you violated this. And if you do, you're looking at an entire year in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law.
Why is this okay, plug? Why, bro?
I don't know, man. I don't know what happened. I thought he was facing a lot more than
Yo,
this.
listen, I'll tell you right now, if I was going to slap the shit out of somebody for disrespecting me, bro, I'd probably get like 5 to 7 years, bro. And I'm just using
Yeah,
that.
just because of your priors and
Yeah, but even so, though, bro, like, come on, like, fucking 10 days for raping a woman 3 times in one night and then bringing her to get Plan B? Come on, bro. I don't
felon
know.
lives matter, man.
Law.
The U.S. citizen. Judge.
Okay. How do you speak to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'm not going to find you guilty. I'm going to withhold that for 2 years. You will be required to do the thinking for a change, sexual boundaries, 50 hours, community service, no contact with the complaining witness, no weapons, no drugs, alcohol, random testing. I want him tested in a week, please. If you're using, it's not going to go well. I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to test you like crazy. If I find that you're using, you're going to get a one-way ticket. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Fletcher
Ms.
wants him
Echevarria,
gone. He
did
just
you want to
can't.
say?
He can't do nothing about it. He has to follow the
He's with
law.
the guidelines. There's sentencing guidelines that he has to follow by, and it seems like his hands are tied. But there are, you know, he's gonna give him enough rope to hang himself. I'll tell you that.
Say something else?
Yes, I'd like to finish my statement, please.
Okay, you may continue, ma'am. Shh.
Okay.
I wouldn't even want to fucking finish my statement, bro. I'd have been pissed off.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. I feel so bad for her, bro.
I'm just
Doing all this, and this dude's
if
gonna
there's a
be.
part
He's gonna have.
of me. I don't know. Go ahead.
Well, dude, doing all this, and then you're giving your heart out, giving your victim statement, just knowing that the max he can get is a year, and he's only going to get 10 days. So 365 days. Your victim statement meant to the point where he would only get 10 days, and then he has to do a sexual boundaries class. How about no raping women class? It's more than boundaries. Like Fletcher, I know he can't do nothing about it because it looks like the DA and the other attorney already made a deal, and he's trying to like not ruin relationships. But bro, this is bullcrap.
No, it is. It's just disrespect all around. But then, I don't know, man. I'm thinking like, what is it that's not making the DA push this for? Like, there shouldn't be no plea in this, bro. That victim impact statement, you know, it's what she's saying out of her mouth. What happened? You know what I'm saying? And he's obviously taking a plea because he's guilty, right? But holy shit, the fact that it got dropped to so low is like it's disrespectful. For her to even be coming and saying anything else is like it's falling on deaf ears. Because regardless of what, he's got 10 days and fucking 2 years deferred, whatever the fuck he got. And it's like, what more can she say to change the situation?
Sorry, let me get back. Okay. I was 2 years up. Okay. So I have submitted requests to the HPD, Houston Methodist, and the Forensic Center to access police reports, my toxology, and my rape kit results, all things I should have had years ago. I just began accessing public records on my own because no one helped me understand I had the right to review them. And this is why I wanted to request a continuance. I do respectfully request that the court do require the conditions that prioritize accountability, rehabilitation, and safety, such as formal admission of guilt in court or via stipulation, no contact,
Oh, she
and
wants
geographic
him
restriction
to have remorse.
order,
Hey,
mandatory
say you're
sex
guilty,
offense.
buddy. You did this. Take accountability.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like he's gonna do that, bro. That rocking back and forth, and the looks ups and downs, and the sky eyes cutting to the side, and all this other fuck shit. The walk off, the walk back, like, bro. The fucking deal that he just fucking received is outrageous, bro.
Order mandatory sex offender. I don't think his charge is.
I think
I
that's
don't
why
know.
he got such a low charge. I think that was part of the plea for him not to do that. But the fact that he should have to be registered, bro, he should have to be on some sort of data sheet or a base. That's crazy, bro. 3 times one night, and
We
it makes
got
it
daughters,
seem,
bro.
and
He'd be
so
dead if it was one of our daughters.
so the
He'd
fact
be
that
dead.
like it's not being taken as serious as it should be, it makes me think that maybe there's something that there's some kind of I don't know, maybe there's something that we're not seeing on her end. Maybe she's telling a tall tale, and I'm just being a devil's advocate right now, but it something's fucking off with this whole thing, bro. Respectfully.
She wouldn't be right there. She wouldn't take time out of her day. She wouldn't make sure this dude this really, I can hear it in her voice, bro. I'm not I'm not. And I can tell how this dude's acting. Yeah, and we're gonna see. She just says sex offender.
Yeah, yeah.
Under rehabilitation and language in the plea agreement affirming that I reserve my right to civil litigation because I want peace and I want to heal and I want to know that my voice mattered. Also, Your Honor, I respectfully request that you do not proceed with that plea until I have had the chance to review the full case file, as well as all the evidence I'm lawfully requesting, including the police reports, toxology, and stain results. I was not given the sufficient time to revise my statement, and I've had to teach myself how to access the court records after being left out of the process. This case was reset 7 times in the past month alone, and I was promised a trial, not a rushed plea. I'm asking that the record reflect my objection and that my request for a continuance be considered on the basis of my rights under CCP 56A.051 and 56A.0.
She's spitting law,
Wow.
man. She's not fucking around, son.
She got a lawyer to help her write this out.
And she's got somebody in her corner that's helping her do the right thing. And I'll tell you right now, it might change up. This might get different.
52. If
You start
If the
spitting the
court
legal
does-
codes, plug, man, things change, bro. There's no tiptoeing around shit. Once those legal numbers and those laws are referred to, oof, there's nothing that can be done other than what needs to be done.
I said a
those-
statue one time. I was getting pulled over. I said a statue to the cop. He told him, he stopped me right in the middle. He's like, "Shut the hell up and give me your license."
Yeah, no, those guys, they don't give a fuck.
must move forward with that plea, I would request the formal admission of guilt, the no contact order, required sex offender counseling, and a clause affirming my right to pursue civil litigation.
Oh, she wants to sue him.
What I
Okay.
will say, man,
Yeah, she wants some sort of equity, some sort of property, something. She wants to make him pay.
I know that you are upset, and I'm sorry that you are. I have no idea why it ended up here, but it is. The lawyers, I think, have been working for a while to try to resolve this. They've come up to an agreement. I did issue a protective order now so that there is one in place.
This is bullshit.
Thank you.
So, and I've also ordered no weapons as well. So,
Is there any way he can have the sex offender counseling? I feel like very much so.
I don't have, that's not something that I have access to down here. That's only in the felony courts. So I don't.
That's wild, man.
That's crazy. This is not a felony, bro. And look how many people got felonies for marijuana, an ounce of weed. And this dude that raped
Life.
a woman,
Dude's got life for marijuana.
dude got life. Yep.
I don't get access to any of that stuff.
What about the formal admission of guilt from the defendant?
Whoa, that changes a lot, bro. Fuck.
Holy shit.
Whoa. How did this? If he admitted to this, right? Fuck, did he get this plea, bro?
Because she wants him to admit to it so that civil case could go through.
Yeah, but how did he get the plea in the first place, bro? If he admitted to doing what it is that she said he did. Yo, the system is fucked up, bro, and this shit is fucking a failure.
They have worked out an agreement where they're doing a deferred. So it's a deferred adjudication. That's something that you're going to have to get with the office about. I know that you have other avenues of recourse as well. I can't give you legal advice. The only thing that I would probably advise you is just go talk to a lawyer, you know?
And so
that's-
trial is not able to go
No, the
forward.
case is done now. It's ended in a deferred adjudication just now, man.
Okay, and he was previously on the adjudication, but what about, I still feel like I'm being silenced with everything that I've been saying.
You know, the only thing I could advise you is
Yeah, right. She. This is crazy, man. This is fucking wild, bro.
He took it away, but he technically didn't take it away. Man, Judge Fleischer, I thought this was gonna go. His hands are tied. His hands are tied. He wants to do something, but he can't.
Go back to the district attorney's office and just start, talking to people there.
To the district attorney's office?
Yes, ma'am.
Judge, our first trial setting was March of last year.
I like
Just
that.
let you know,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
this
just-
is the first time we're hearing about her asking for anything. And we've
No,
had
I was not,
setting
I
after
was,
setting. Excuse me,
I
ma'am.
was not aware.
Excuse me,
I
ma'am.
have all the
Just give me-
texts of
Can you
the,
finish, please? We've had setting after
Oh my
setting.
This
God.
dude is a fucking jerk, bro.
This is
He's an
Jose
asshole.
Baez's little brother right here.
What the fuck, man? Ah,
This is the first time we've heard anything about this from her.
well, you have to expect, right? For him to be a fucking lawyer and not expect that the victim is going to be asking, especially if you've been raped 3 times, my guy, that she's not going to be asking for something else, bro. That this should be a felony, bro. This dude is a fucking jerk.
It's
bro.
misogynistic, like egotistic men, dude.
Yeah,
That's what this
No,
is.
that's not that, bro. Don't label that with that because this is some fucking real jerk shit. And my definition of a jerk is someone who is just like fucking, just for the sake of it, just to be on whatever side it is that's winning. You know what I mean? And I know it doesn't seem like it, but come on, man. Like, what is that, bro? Who does that?
So I don't think that's
this
any
is not the
part of-
first time. I
Ma'am,
have,
let me
I
finish,
have
please.
requested forms before. I have sent
Well, ma'am,
emails
look,
to get these
Mr. Chevalier,
documents.
I
and
don't
was
want to
not
get
granted.
I don't want to get into a big match about what's going on now. The only thing I can say is if you have any kind of disagreements, get back with the office.
Look at this fucking jerk beside him, bro. They look like twins, bro. They both got their hands crossed. Look at him. This dude's got his chin up.
They
How do
know
you-
he knows he got away with murder, basically, bro. Doing that to a woman and then only getting 10 days and some classes and probation. You lucky motherfucker, bro. You could be in prison getting touched by some real ones that really want to put in some work on your bitch ass.
Yeah, this is wild.
Talk to go to the district attorneys and go talk to them and figure out what else. Like I said, there are other avenues. I can't give you legal advice. I can't tell you what to do from here. Okay.
Okay.
And you know what? You're right, man. He's fucking misogynistic, bro. He is, bro.
Narcissistic.
Misogynistic.
All of that. It's just dudes
Yeah.
I don't hang around. Guys I don't like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I couldn't be around somebody like that, bro. I'd probably
Maybe
be
as a
right in
workout partner, but after that, get away from me.
No, not even, man. You could tell. You could smell his shit fucking a mile away, man.
I'm talking
Is that
about
it?
his lawyer, but
Thank you,
Yeah, his lawyer. That's what I'm talking about.
yeah, Jose Baez Jr. over there.
ma'am.
All right. Thank you, Judge. Can we start next Friday?
Sure.
Okay.
That's it. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Judge Fletcher's little
Make sure to
piece of
like
hair
and
on his
subscribe so
head
you don't miss.
has more dignity than that fucking lawyer. Salute to Court Uncut, man. We are going to go in a wormhole on your videos. We appreciate you. If you want to see that full video, go to Court Uncut, and you don't have to hear us in the video. But if you want to hear us, and we're going to do more, shout out to DBS. In conclusion, man, what you think, man? This is the new wave.
It could be, man. This is very different. It's all misdemeanor court, but let's see how it works out, man.
Yeah, we'll
See
have to
how it works.
graduate the felony court.
Yeah, no, they learned a lot over here. A lot of bullshit. But holy cow, man, that is one hell of a way to disrespect the victim. Just overall.
If he was in New York, what would have happened to him?
I don't even think that would have been something that would have been dropped down to a misdemeanor. I don't think I don't see that happening out here in New York City like that. Maybe like Long Island or Staten Island, maybe. But like the boroughs, yeah. I don't think that would be allowed, man. 10 days, man. You go out there and do it again, man. That's
Where
like,
is Judge Fletcher? Where is this located?
I'm not sure. I think is it
Let
Florida?
me look it up real quick.
Or Atlanta, maybe? I'm not too sure.
Texas?
Not too sure.
Yeah, Texas.
Wow, I'm
Texas.
surprised Texas doesn't have some stricter laws on when it comes to you know, doing that thing that he did, man.
He's a Democrat.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for the Democrats.
He's the coolest Democrat ever, bro. David fucking
Yeah.
Fletcher, man. Judge Fletcher, salute to you. All right, we'll be back. Let's do another one.
All right now.